Well, hello everybody, this is GuncleBear, giving you a shout out and from the lovely world of Bethesda's game mods. I've started taking a look at some of the different ones that are out there and being able to do things that you would like to do and not just limited by the questing mode or survival mode. It's pretty interesting, and although I never got into Minecraft and the building type gaming in that neighborhood, I definitely love being able to build some of these different ones. So I was taking a look at the different mods that were out there because it was kind of frustrating trying to come up with enough resources to build, a habitable, nice place. And I love the fact that it's in the setting and the lore that's behind the different areas and the whole genre of, the storylines with all the different buildings and things that are going on. So it's a lot more interesting to me just having that and being able to see the world as it is. I've been putting up with very few of the raiders coming by and trying to get my settlements in Sanctuary, but I just started a new character. He's very low level, and yes, I am using some cheat terminal. This one is a little doozy that does a great job of letting you do just about anything you want to do right from your very own Pip-Boy. So that is kind of awesome. Some of the other ones that I was looking at in the library some of them I've loaded, some of them I haven't. The craftable elevators. I haven't put the riverfront on here. It's a little too industrial, but I might try it one day. Snappy House Kit is another one that was pretty interesting with all the different things that you could do with balconies and so forth. But so I just started this new character, and I thought I would go ahead and get started with you guys. And I have another building to build. I only started one building since I started this new character, so we'll go ahead and get started. And let's see. We'll continue with Zach Brewer. I named him. If anybody out there is named Zach Brewer, my apologies or my compliments, one of the two. And the hideously mutated rat stag. Well, at least you get 2 racks out of it, right? They're not perfect, but... See, I was growing up in Texas, so by the age of 6, I had killed my first deer. Of course, I had to cry myself to sleep or something, but... I was taken aback by the whole drinking of the blood thing. That was interesting. And loading. So if you guys are interested in learning more about mods, or if you have specific mods you'd like to see me try out, feel free to leave a comment down below. I will read all of them, and I'll make that a point to put it into the next video. So here's Zach. I already cleared out a couple of things, put some food down for the guys here, and I can see through my feet. Awesome. And one thing I already built was a couple of stations. I got to get a few more people in here. Oh, I got 7 people now. I had 5 when I left last time. I built this lovely little postmodern industrial over here in one of the houses that was fully destroyed. Don't mind my messy light line up there. That's just kind of ugly. But when you have all your cheats in place and you can build anything you want, it gets very interesting very quickly. I like looking at the different things that you can do with the different science abilities and whatnot. I wonder if you can actually get this core out of this thing. Just like in the other mode, you can get all your materials and everything you could ever possibly want. So I built this little guy thinking, well, somebody might want something nicer to live in. Yeah, I've got a little bed out to the backyard. I gotta put some steps down here. Someone will break their neck. It's not up to code. I'm also very happy to report that AT&T came out and supposedly tripled my speed of my internet, which I'm looking forward to seeing how well our stream is doing as far as that goes. I'll have to take a look and see if our health of the stream is pretty good. And I just lost all my audio because I'm looking at the stream. So looking at this, I put a little glass ceiling up here. I figured, hey, natural light, it's good, right? I didn't even put any conduit over it. But you can see your spotlight up there, so hopefully it won't spotlight you while you're trying to do something in here. These were all Institute walls. This particular mod, I believe, was called... Let me look up and see if I see the name of it. Structure. There we go, the SOE pack. They had a lot of different structures that you could use, and a lot of it was Institute that I used because it was a little more interesting. I felt kind of bad for the characters here. They have to live with all the dirt and the trash and the garbage, and there are some mods out there that you can take the garbage out and make the trees go away and look nicer. There's even a mod to put the seasons back into the Fallout world, into the Wasteland. So he's got these nice, beautiful overlooking windows over the waterfront, just like a good property should. Lots of good light. So let's come over here, and I'm going to build another little more industrial complex. I figured, you know, why not have a very nice entrance building for people to be in awe of when they come into the settlement. These other buildings, I'll probably build over them and make them look a little better. But I have this nice little pad already done here, and I think I will go ahead and add onto it just a little bit with some foundations. So going into structures in my workshop mode, I'll just go over to concrete and do some concrete for right now. And under floors, I can do... Here is a good foundation that I can sync to the same level as this over here. One of the mods I have also is the multi-snap. That's why this thing is acting kind of weird, because it's trying to snap to multiple levels in the thing. And I just want it to turn it up. I'll get it a little further here. And he's trying to go up on top of the thing, and I'm like, no, just go up to the level, just like so. And one of the tricks I learned in somebody else's video was you can put some things down and then sit them on top of a, you know, hook them to something else, for instance. And I'll try that with a floor now. So let me put a floor piece down right here, for instance. And then I'll put my concrete block over here, and see, it'll snap onto that. And now if I tab out and go and try to pick up the two pieces, I think I can pick them both up. Maybe not. Oh well, it was a good effort anyway. Holding shift does nothing when you're selecting these things. Nah, it just wants to keep moving. I thought I could hold them together. Oh well, so much for that. I think that guy was working in another medium, on a console perhaps. And now we're rotating. Alright, let's see if I can get this thing up here. Maybe I'll just do this without the added benefit of this extra bit. Yeah, screw this. That's just way too much trouble. So we'll go ahead and start and put some walls down. This is a non-standard building on this one. It has a couple of extra bump outs for windows and whatnot, so we'll work with that and see what we can do. So for now, I'll go ahead and put in some concrete floors. Try to line them up at least a little evenly with what they've done. I'm not really too worried about it, because in the end, I'm just going to build over it anyway. I just want them to lay straight on here. And actually, let's do this. Maybe this will help. I can do it on this side. It really doesn't want to go down to the same level. Like, nope, I'm not going to do it. So I'll just do the floor. Floors will snap onto the edges. It's not too bad. Just need to rotate it a little bit more that way. Oh, of course I moved. Let's do this. No one will see my sins if I put them over the edge. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Looks perfectly straight to me, said the plumber. This is more of an industrial floor. These guys are... they're getting a rec hall here. Now it's not going to go because it's not level. I'll put a smaller floor in here. Yeah, that one corner doesn't want to go because it's not level. Oh, there it goes. Oh, we tried it. Come on. Do it, do it, do it. You can do it. I know you can. Be real. Oh, so teasy. This is the frustrating part of building. Aren't you glad I have you all to help cheer me on? Alright, well, I will just ignore that for now then. Continuing on. And I want these to be full foundation floors over here. Got to put a good foundation on here just so I can build some on the back end here too. This is another trick I learned, was if you're into one of these other objects and you're having a collision where it won't snap, you can put something down next to it and it will do a little bit better job of trying to snap, like so. So now it made it all the way through there. Okay, I'm still not doing... there we go. Not doing a very good job. I need to increase my field of view. Yeah, he wants to be up on top of here for this to hook on. Okay, this is just embarrassing now. It's like, I'm not going to go unless you're really paying attention. Yeah, I like that little mod where it comes up and has a little happy dance. He's special. Alright, let's not foobar that too terribly. I could put this over my steps. Yeah, why not? And see how it, what it did? The multi-point allowed me to put this over this and connect, even though these two were not congruent. It was still able to connect them, like so. That one, dork. And let's see if I can pull it in, or not. There we go. Alright. So I made this foundation a little bit bigger. I want to have a nice civic center for everybody to enjoy. Locally dokily. So right about now you're wondering, how'd you get all this material? I cheated, that's how. unlimited build size. Now you're probably noticing the up in the right corner, the size of the settlement is getting way up there because there's still a lot of stuff. Excuse me, in the settlement that was already here, and I haven't scrapped it, so it's looking at me like, hey, you got too much stuff. Here in a minute I will go and take out some of those things, and actually there's a mod to increase the amount of materials that are available or can be used in a single settlement. Alright, so I've got a pretty good sized foundation, except for this one corner. I'm actually going to take this one out. You, sit there. See if we can put this block in here. You blockhead. He no want to go there. I'll do something creative. That just makes me laugh. I'm easily amused, can you tell? Alright, this guy doesn't want to go down at all, so we'll leave him alone. And let's build something on this lovely foundation that I've created. It's a little asymmetrical, I kind of like it. Something different. Alright, so let's put up some walls. I'm thinking I'm going to put up some of the same walls that I used before in the other building that I showed you earlier, and that is the Institute walls. They've got some really cool stuff, like whole glass walls. So if you want to make the entire first floor glass, these will go on. It'll be, don't put your bathroom down here, but they'll be right here in the corner. Oh, these are all Institute panels. I don't want those. I want the clear ones. These are a little nicer. Slightly private. And this one isn't. There you go. Alright, so we've got some glass panels on that one side and right here. Good thing for them is glass is indestructible, apparently. Now, here's where it gets interesting. I have a odd size panel going in here, so I will opt to not put any glass in that corner and make it a little more private for them. And I'll go ahead and put some regular walls in there. Now over here, I think I'm actually going to put like a solid wall since we got some peoples over there and over here. I don't think anybody wants to look at all this nonsense while we're here. So I'll put in some regular walls, or maybe a frosted. There we go. Privacy, please. And again, I've got this irregular corner here, so I'll probably put a something a little more structural looking. Nice thing about this is that you don't have to be an engineer. Everything works just fine with the physics involved. Alright, so I have these lovely glass walls up here. I'm going to replace these other ones. I don't want the Institute looking at me all the time. Yep. Yep. Take that out. In fact, I might put something else in there anyway. What else we got here in Institute walls? These are all the glass back walls, so you can put some miscellaneous types. Oh, here's a glass balcony railing. That's actually what I wanted to do with this bump out. Was to put just a little bit of a railing here. Have a little balcony. And again, because of the mod points that I have on this, it allows me to attach them in a couple different ways. That's kind of a short balcony. These are door walls, so I can actually put the door here. And this panel, I believe it just opens like another sliding door. Should be interesting. So let's put some regular walls in. Institute walls, nice and clean. The people of Sanctuary deserve having a little bit nicer time of it, you know. They got to deal with Mama Murphy after all. Although I'm not sure about this whole 70s kind of look. Oh, there we go. We got some laser containment walls. I'm not sure how these things work. I haven't put them in anywhere. So if I put this in here, there you go. So you got your laser door. So if you really wanted to get somebody in here, you could. Of course, the things don't line up, and that's going to bother me. Right now, I'm just playing with some different ideas. So we'll put in... Ah, here's another door wall of some sort. So if I want to get rid of these things, I can put a door here or whatnot. But let's put in some real walls. These are light walls that come with this particular pack in the Institute. You can see they actually have lighting coming out of them. So it makes it a little more, I guess, bright with no electric involved. But, you know, green, red. That'd be annoying after a while. Make it the red light district. Here we go. I'll put that on the upper walls. Alright. So here's just regular walls. We'll put these in. Make it a little more private over here. Let's see if I get this to snap through this barricade. Yes! Alright. This was one of the original fences. Ah, I hear somebody working back there. Good for them. Get to work, you lazy settlers. Yeah! That's me on a Friday night after happy hour. Alright, so now do you notice something odd here? We've got walls of one height and we've got glass walls of another height. So apparently there's probably some other pieces that we can put in here that will actually even out some of the height of these different types of walls. And again, I made an odd size corner here, but luckily they have some smaller size walls and pieces, so they should work out okay. Sort of. What I might do too is put some concrete curves on the outside and just make this a inner like terrarium. Put one of the glass walls in here. And that's just under regular concrete. You got some nice curved walls. And of course it's not long enough. Dang it! That's what I get for being non-standard. I'm pretty non-standard all the time. Alright, well we'll figure out something for that. Okay, so we've played with some of these. I don't really like the balcony. It's not really big enough, and it's kind of large, and it lines up with these. I'm going to get rid of some of these things and put up some different walls. I really have no idea what I would put up here. Oh, see, you can open your glass door. It opens very nicely. Does it close automatically? No. Hello? How do I close my glass door? I guess it only closes and opens from the inside? I guess so. So you can never leave your... If you have this in your house, you can only close it when you're in there. Y'all don't take my stuff now. Alright, so let's get rid of some of this junk. Fun times. I don't think I like this laser wall. Let's get rid of it. And I should probably do something about the odd size here I have going on. That lines up, that lines up. That doesn't really line up. And that's going to be a problem, so let's take care of that. Nope, nope, nope. Get out of here. I don't need you. Yet. I'm gonna leave my door. That's another thing you can do when you're building on these things. You can actually put up one thing and take it down just to get something in the air. Speaking of putting stuff up in the air, let's go to take a look at some of the Institute's stairways. They have a couple of different types of stairs. I think it's actually in floors. Aha, there we go. You got your flooring set up here. So if I wanted to make this a nice even install right here at my doorway, I'm going to put it right there. Have it snap in. Have it facing this way. So now I have a second height up here. And you're like, oh, well, that's great, Sean. But I want to make this a really tall structure. So first thing you do, make your own stairwells. That's a really crappy stairwell. Look at that. I'll put them side by side. That one's going that way. Let's put this one this way. Oop. I'm trying not to fall off. I'm on a highway. Okay, that's stairway to heaven. Never mind. One of the other mods you'll see out there in the distance, I've got the bridge in its original form from the pre-detonation map when they had it out. They made it fairly easy to re-port it in, so somebody was kind enough to mod that. It just bothered me. Half of the thing was falling in. Alright, so let's put another stair here. Try not to fall. There we go. So you see what I'm doing. Let's put some other floors in so I don't fall. And let's do, I like the darker floors. Because how do you keep those white floors in a desert, in a wasteland? Okay. Now I can just put that up there. Interestingly enough, this is like a double width floor piece in the stairwell. So your other floor modules are not as thick. Let's see, how far over am I? So that's about to the edge of my settlement. I'll just, or to this particular pad. I'll just start going out this way. The nice thing is, my screwed up foundation doesn't affect my upper floors. That's what's awesome. So special. So now I'm up to the roof level on this side. At some point I'm going to run out of stuff, but I've still got 1224 steel. So not anytime soon, apparently. Alright, actually I should have put another stairway right here, so I'm going to take this one off. So watch this. I'll take these two right here. I'm going to take this one out. I'll put it right there. No, I don't want to do that. Put it right there. So now I wanted to put another stairwell. Oh, no I didn't. I wanted to put one up here. I want to keep going back and forth, back and forth. One stair there, one stair there. So I guess I'm going to take this one out. No, don't put that there. Now I have multiple going in odd directions. That's awesome. Alright, let's put up a... Scrap that. Put another stairway here. I understand the highest you can build is 22 stories, which is still pretty damn high, considering. Which way am I going? This way? Going up that way, so let's go this way. Awesome. Sweet. You can see the health of my place is doing okay. Happiness is 31. Everybody's getting happy. Got to build a few more places for people to live, and that's why we're building this. Make it a little snazzier. The people of Sanctuary deserve it. Yeah. So the one mod that I don't have is this unlimited size mod. And that one's going to be kind of important here in a minute because I'm about to reach the end of my resource limit. Anybody down there? Yeah, I got plenty of room over here. I'm going to take that tree down in a little while. So I'll just keep building over here. Keep on trucking, you guys. You're like, but Sean, what are you gonna put in there? I don't know. A bar, hookers, whatever. It is the wasteland after all. Anybody home down there? Looks like it would hurt if I fell. So let's not fall. Let's put some more stuff up here. So a good idea is to get started with your stairwells. You can start them in the corner, you can start them in the middle. If you want to do a true stairwell type structure, most buildings have them built into your side wells of the buildings. Now, one of the things they have also in these floors, they have what they call light floors. Those, let me find them. Those actually are like for upper walkways and things like that, that you would have a light underneath them. These are balcony floors. Some of their floors actually have a turf quality on them, so if you wanted to create a dog playroom, you could. I put them on the roof. Yes, we're a green facility. Ah, there we go, light floors. So these are like balcony lights. This requires some circuitry as well. But now, if I want, I've got instant lights. And I don't have to wire anything up. Which is kind of awesome. Let's go upstairs so I can see where I'm at. Yeah. And apparently I just reached the size limit. That would be that yellow bar up in the top right, which kind of sucks. But that leaves me with needing to do a save. What do you think about all this, Zach? Don't jump. It's not worth it. No. Okay. Good lighting effects. Bethesda did such a nice job of making all the lighting effects so much better, and I understand there is another mod made by NVIDIA. It's called the 1080 Vault 1080, which is pretty interesting. Okay, so now that I've putzed around and made a bunch of floors that are kind of useless, you can see I did some other mods with a little cheat mode here. This little dewjobber that I'm cooking with, that is the Sentinel's Plasma Caster. It does 69 damage, fire rate of 33, and 119 range with an accuracy of 148, so it goes pretty much wherever you tell it to. I was looking to see if I could do any modifications to it, so if I can get downstairs, really put some rails on these things. Someone's going to hurt themselves. And we're walking. Okay, you really have a hard time falling, don't you? Okay. Whistle one. Did he just whistle Sesame Street? Was that just my imagination? Alright, let's see. What can I do to the plasma caster? Standard capacitor. No, that is not what I want. I want burning damage and improved range. Boosted capacitor. Well, I've got a cheat on here for unlimited ammo, so that's improving damage as well. Photon exciter. Improved critical shot damage and accuracy. Superior critical shot damage, better accuracy and ammo capacity. Gamma wave emitter. Burning damage. Capacitor. Better damage. How much better damage? Oh, I see. I'm looking over at the left, and it's showing me how much the maximized capacitor gives it a boost to 103 damage. Doesn't do anything to the fire rate, and the range and accuracy are just the same. That seems to be 120 is the overcharge capacitor, and that seems to be the highest. So let's do that. Now we've got some serious damage going on with this thing. It seemed to really do a lot of damage as it was, but again, I just started this guy, so he's pretty low balance right now. Anyway, what else can we do this thing? Let's put. It's got a short barrel, a splitter, automatic barrel, and oh, here we go. Worse recoil, reduced ammo. We don't care about that. Sniper barrel. This is when you add some range on it. Range 227 and 161 damage.
I wanted to thank you for helping us out in Concord.
Oh, it's that guy again.
If only we'd run into you.
Flamer barrel, flamethrower. Nah, screw that. Improved short barrel. What are you doing? Improved splitter, 129 damage. Range, accuracy goes down a little bit. Multiple projectiles, better damage, poor accuracy. That's okay. Accuracy was pretty high. Improved automatic. Worse recoil. How can it be improved? Range 233. I'm gonna have to put a scope on this, so let's put this barrel on here. Standard stock, comfort grip, improved recoil, marksman stock. Since I'm making this a sniper rifle, we should put a marksman on there. That's the weight a little bit. Recoil compensating stock. I like that. Standard sights. Oh no, my friend. Long scope. Night vision. Long night vision. There we go. Long recon scope. Let's put the long night vision scope on there. Okay. What? Now I gotta talk to this guy. You got lucky.
You got lucky. But I think your luck's run out.
You
Oh
think
my-
we don't know that? Look at us. We're barely keeping it together. We've been through hell.
And this
My
guy
son,
whines incessantly throughout the entire game.
gone.
There's a mod for that, by the way. You failed him.
His dad. It was your job to protect him. You failed.
I
Don't
hope
you
he...
dare judge me. You don't know what happened. I did everything I could, but those damn raiders. They suffer for what they did.
Okay, well, that got rid of him. So, let's take a look at this bad boy now. Ooh, yes, me likey a lot better. Oh, I'm missing ammo now. Hello, Pip-Boy Cheat. Over here in my miscellaneous, I have Cheat Terminal. Load that bad boy up. Do-do-do-do-do. Let's see. Increase chem strength, power armor, battery. One shot kill. That's no fun. I like to make them suffer a little. How about inventory? No, I have infinite ammo. Well, let me just put some in there. Some ammo. Oh, nope, nope. Come here. Energy. Let's get some plasma cartridges. I wonder why I lost those. I had some of those too. Alright.
Don't take offense to Marcy. She's working through the loss in her own way.
Okie dokie. Me likey. Let's go find something to kill now. So I can kill it like way the hell away now. Look at this monstrosity. Oh my god. Hello, it's the full moon. I'm shooting the moon. Hey, you up there. Put that light out. Always hit caps lock. Okay, come on, dog meat. Let's go kill something. So I added a couple of other little things in here. I'll go add that mod. That gives me infinite amounts of materials. Now, one thing I did learn about doing those is that you can only have so much material before your own GPU starts having conniptions over having to render that many different items in a particular area. So you may have to lower your range depending on what kind of GPU you have and what kind of card you have. You can see I was playing around over here in the Red Rocket Inn. Added some new lights. I like the little disco lights going on here. I need to add a mirror ball. Alright, where's something to kill? Who wants to die? Ooh. I think I was here before. Yeah. Nuclear material. Nuclear. Hello. Anybody home? Welcome to Concord. Hey, there's a bird. Let's get it. Oh, that was excellent. You guys better run. I'm going to kill you. Boosh. This is awesome. Before, this thing had a very minimal stock. These guys aren't afraid of anything. Yeah, it wasn't very accurate. You had to really try to give it a name and use your VATs and all that good stuff. Dogmeat, scare us up some enemies. I'm sure there's some more around here by now. Anybody up in here? Nobody in the church? I have to go a long way to get some enemies. They must be scared of me. I'm all of, what level am I? Level 11. That's all from building. I haven't really gone out and done anything. I did find some lovely armor. I mean, cheat and find some lovely armor. the nice thing about when you do enact the mods is that it turns off your achievements and things like that. That's really not fair, and that wasn't the point of the mods. Everybody likes to be able to do what's fair and say they actually won something or completed something. It would take all the fun out of the game if you weren't able to. Oh, it's Trash Can Carla. Can I kill your Brahmin? I don't want to talk to her. Nah. Okay, there is really nothing around here. Well, there's the satellite dishes. I know what's over there. Come on, dog meat. Let's go over here. Well, it looks like the stream is keeping up quite nicely with the bandwidth. I was having a lot of dropouts before, and it's much nicer now. Thank you, AT&T. They even gave me a deal. I was very happy about that. Seriously, there is nothing. I know I have this in like hard mode too. Yeah. There is nothing around here. Oh, I hear some game. I hear some shooting. Let's go up on the highway. I didn't even bring my armor. I'm just gonna kill things so fast they won't have a chance to even touch me. Yeah, you. Oh boy. Oh, that might hurt. Ouch. You're bad. Bye-bye. Where'd you get him? So, one shot, one kill. I like that. Them's good odds. I don't know why I'm taking this stuff. Who's next? Don't fall off. You want a piece of me? Well, that missed. Ouch. Yeah. I think I have the splatter. Added splatter. That is an achievement that I did not earn. It's pretty awesome. So basically you can kill anything with a 169 damage. That's kind of awesome. One shot. Anybody else? Now, there's another mod that allows you to do some... You can actually put a settlement anywhere you like. Drop a workbench down there. Which, there are some pretty nice areas out in the wasteland that you might say, hey, well, why can't I just build over there? And that would be because they don't allow you to. We've solved all that. Alright, so I'm going to go back over to Sanctuary and finish messing around over there. Sanctuary. Every time I think of this name, it reminds me of Love and Rockets. And it's thinking. This is when it comes in handy with having an SSD. Well, if I had an SSD, it'd be handy. Load times are a biatch. This is where I need to start editing in some music, besides the game music. And we're back home. Alright, so that was fun. Hey, what'd you find, dog? Anything good? What's up there? What? I can never figure out what he's talking about.
But even the hard days get easier than what before.
I don't want to talk to her. She's crazy. She just wants drugs. Let me go get my armor. Oh, I'm supposed to talk to Preston too, I think. But you guys don't want to do that. Let's build something else. Oh, wait. No, that requires a mod, doesn't it? Let's see if I can find the mod that I need. I might have already put it in, but I doubt it. Settlement management software, that's another one that is active. Oh, I guess I have to exit the game in order to be able to load a new mod. I can't load them while the game is running. There's my Sanctuary Bridge Fix, Cheat Terminal, Settlement Objects Expansion, SOE. And I do have unlimited building, so what the heck? How much of a budget you have? Okay. Activate or deactivate, go chemistry station. Under the holotape tab, it'll be there. Well, that's interesting. That is not the same mod that I learned about today. So maybe I will stop building for the meantime and just go and kill some things. So that's all I've done so far. Added a couple of fusion generators, which are awesome. A couple of mater plants. Oh, there's Preston. Preston! What do you need me to do now?
Freedom's always worth fighting for.
Yeah? Okay. Well, that's nice. Alright, let's get in the armor and go somewhere. Let me slip into something a little more comfortable. So now it's daytime, and there's my little monstrosity floating in air with the door still open. Close the doors. There you go. Now I feel better. Got our light panels going on up there. I'll finish building this when I have a little more idea of what I want to do, and I'll just record it and post it to the channel. Why not? Hey, dog meat. What the hell happened to dog meat? Oh, he must have fed. That's weird. He didn't fast travel back with me. Oh well. Bye-bye. I bet I'll find him at the Red Rocket over here and just across the bridge. Run faster. Wow, gas was 113. I wonder what that was actually like. Okay, still no dog meat. Alright, well, we're on our own. Actually, if I go and look at the stuff I have going on, let's go look at the quest. Jewel of the Commonwealth. I think that's the one I want. There's only two. Let's start heading that way. I'm not even sure why I'm leveling this guy. He's total cheat mode. I think I just want to do it so I can get to Nuka World faster. I haven't had a chance to go over there yet because none of my honest characters have actually gotten high enough level to even attempt to go there. Oh. What's that all about? The road just like goes that way. Hey, there's Dog Meat. Welcome back, buddy. Yeah, we're walking. I think somebody needs to do a specific area, and we just crashed. Did I save any of this? Ah, crap. And that's the fun of mods. You never know when things are going to go quite sideways. So, well, I guess that we'll take that time to end this, and I'll see you on the flip side. Have fun in the wasteland. If you like this video, take a look and subscribe for more of them, and I'll keep this going around 9 o'clock on Thursdays. Peace out.